Hey man, welcome to the show.
Yeah. Sorry if you guys hear walking. Our teammates are just walking around.
I'm back, baby.
Yeah, the team is back, guys.
See, I'm just the
team is back.
But
The technical man.
Like every week, one member is like missing.
It's been a while since
There's like
that
7 people. How are you gonna expect?
Because we're a collective.
Have identical
Some people need to get evicted.
I don't care. We can fix it around.
keep your Saturday open.
Yeah, no, we're a
Keep
team.
your entire Saturday open.
I mean,
for marathon podcast.
I mean, you know, Saturday is the day I see my ladies.
With the snow, the bunny snows.
No bunnies.
Snow bunnies.
Snow
You
bunnies.
bashing nowadays, Jobs.
Huh?
What?
This man.
Anyway, let's get into it, boys. What's happening, everyone? It's your resident Black Spider-Man. It's Linda. We're back. The art dealers. Guys, I'm just going to say it. This has been the best year for a long time. Pop culture has never been this good. Let's just jump into it, guys. Mid-year review. It's June. What's been popping for you guys? What's been your favorite? What's been your worst things of the year so far?
Let me open Spotify quickly.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, if you're not South African, Spotify recently just came to South Africa. And I'm just gonna be the only one to say it. I still like Apple Music a bit more.
No, man,
But let me
I
preface
say
this by saying,
we need to make a Spotify account, and then we just
Post this on
curate a
Spotify.
playlist of like what we think is.
that'd be the
That's a good idea.
greatest
Yep.
playlist.
That's a good
That would be
idea.
the
That
greatest
playlist
playlist of all
everywhere.
time.
Watch out, it's coming out next week.
Let's do that. Let's
I'm
do that.
booing
I'm totally down for
That'd be
that.
the greatest playlist of all time.
Spotify's cheap. You can all pitch in.
Yep.
It's not gonna end up happening, but it will happen.
What, 60 bucks
10
per
rand
person?
each.
10 rand each, yeah.
That's easy, guys.
We make the art dealers.
Do you guys take
Come.
cards?
No, just do it. Send it
EFT
to
me, Jobs.
Send it to
You
me.
take cards.
Send it to me, and then I'll pay.
What
for
would the
my
genre
cards.
be in the playlist?
No, it'd be. That's the thing. We'll
Everything.
just keep adding.
Mm.
So we'll
I
all
mean,
have
fire.
Be a
access.
mega
playlist.
playlist,
That'd be
bro.
the greatest.
All I'm
playlist
saying,
ever.
house music, guys.
It's fine, dude. We'll
No,
have it all,
It'll be
bro.
such a good playlist, actually.
We can have separate playlists,
Yeah.
and literally we can just advertise them.
Fire.
But let me just say this.
That's happening.
As
So.
much as I love Spotify and I do, playlists are awesome. I still prefer listening to albums. I'm like a album guy top to back. I don't really like listening to singles. But I'm not saying Spotify's bad, let me just say this. You know, just
They're one and the
people.
same thing.
It is, but I mean Spotify is more for playlists, I find.
Yeah.
Like you have, of course you have albums on there, but I feel like it's more for playlists. Like to find new music, Spotify is by
It's not
far
the best.
Agreed.
But how can something that allows you to literally just go play?
I'm not, like I said, I didn't say it was bad.
Be-
All I'm saying is I prefer listening to albums.
What I don't like is that I don't know if it's maybe like a setting that I have on my phone, but when the album finishes, it starts
Playing random.
it starts shuffling like the rest of the artist's like discography, and then I'm like, dude, I haven't downloaded this. My data is getting shuttled right
Does
now.
it take a lot of data? Because
No,
I
I
just
don't think it
I drive
takes
to
a lot of
uni,
data.
bro. I just shuffle, just play whatever you want, Spotify.
Yeah, I don't think it takes a lot of
It's
data.
the
to be
best
honest.
thing.
Nah, I think it's cool. Anything else, guys? What's been your album of the year? Or album? Let's check a few albums.
XXX.
Whoa, hold up. What did you just say, dude?
You know what I was gonna say.
That was hard.
You know what I was gonna say.
Jay, but that guy's sad, dude. Like his face just wants to make
Wow.
Have you seen? Am I right? But Kendrick was like he was about to pull
Kendrick
all
loves
of
that
his
man.
stuff
Kendrick loves
off
X,
Kendrick
Spotify
loves that man,
He loves that guy.
because they were like, what are they? What
So
are
like
they?
Spotify has like this new policy,
Like hate policy.
like a hate policy. So if you have like some kind of prior or allegation
Offense.
or whatever offense, so it's not just X like R. Kelly and everyone else who's like.
But that's not fair though because
That's why Kendrick was, well, not Kendrick personally, but Kendrick's team were like threatening to take his music off.
they already went to court and then went to jail and then now Spotify was like, sorry, bro.
I mean, I'm not like morally saying that they're good people. Like all I'm saying is if you have been legally cleared, I just want to listen to your
Well,
music. I don't care
they
about
didn't-
your
Who cares?
priors.
Yeah, who cares?
I don't care about your priors. I just
They didn't want
listen to your music.
Spotify to like put R. Kelly and X in the same category, because you know R. Kelly is a creep for real.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
That
true. That's what I'm
dude
saying.
He's
Morally,
a creep,
I
but
don't
at the same
agree.
time, he's like a legend in R&B.
he's a legend, but he's a creep.
Do you know there's also a creep nowadays? Morgan Freeman, dude.
Hey,
Guys, I just heard about that today.
the voice of
I
God.
just heard about that today.
Whatever.
Someone fill this man in. So
They're accusing him of sexual assault. and stuff. I don't know. That's all I know. I just saw the titles
All
on
I'm saying,
Instagram.
whoever did that might be ready to face every black
God.
person on earth.
No, but there's videos.
Like this is hectic, but I heard like he sat down with this one chick that was acting with him or something like that for like an interview,
There's a montage of all these videos. Yeah.
and then she pulled her skirt up. And she's like, "Oh, I need to pull my skirt up." Like lifted up her like no like not like in a bad way. She just like
From the
rearranged-
waist
like
up.
just from the waist. She just rearranged her skirt. And he's like,
Yeah.
"You don't need to do that."
Oh my
Just
gosh.
like yes.
There's like a montage of all these videos.
Dude, you
doing
get an
like,
ego when you're famous, dude.
But guys, can I say something like old men are just creepy.
Yeah,
Genuinely
agreed.
I was actually saying that to my brother.
Just because, like, to them it doesn't seem creepy. It just seems normal.
Well, probably like because they're old men.
Yeah.
30 years ago, it wasn't that creepy. Now it's like, sheeps, dude. What the hell are you doing?
Because they would say stuff like, "Oh, you've grown up. You look so mature." To
Yeah.
like young was like, "Bro, what do you say?"
Like you're looking so nice now. You're like, okay,
It's
bro.
like you're
chill
grooming
out.
People are
dude.
kind of weird, bro.
Literally, old people don't care.
Yeah.
Like they're like, I'm close to death anyway. Might as well live my life to the fullest.
Yeah, like you're right when you say back then it must have been rough the way they were approaching girls and all that.
Yeah.
Hey, do you hear about that? I mean, this is old news now, but like when Quincy Jones like did that interview, do you guys know who Quincy Jones is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like an old school, not old school, but he's like he's a legend in producing.
Old school for all.
Old school Pharrell, legend in producing Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, all that kind of stuff. And then he did this interview with Vulture magazine. Strange, like I don't know why I chose them of all people. And he was just like revealing like the weirdest stuff ever.
Why didn't you say Michael Jackson's gay or something?
Who's gay?
No, he said Richard Pryor was gay. Or, like he had sex with Richard Pryor, the comedian.
Whoa!
And then he like blackmailed him. He like blackmailed him.
That is hard.
And then he said that this doesn't surprise me, but like he was saying like MJ would like steal music. Not steal music, but like there was a melody that he liked and he would like blatantly take it and then make it all like MJ. But I've heard that before. That wasn't like a new thing.
But the thing is, like, it's Michael Jackson. So.
It's too late
Either
now.
way,
he
It's
died.
too late now, yeah.
Like he would turn it into his own sound.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like, I think he used to take like melodies or like a chorus or something. So he wouldn't like blatantly rip off the whole song.
But like,
Not like
artist
Drake could do
stealing.
that. Right?
Artist,
Yeah.
yeah.
Not like Drake could do that.
Good artist steals.
Exactly.
Is it Picasso said? What's Picasso? I don't know. Now I'm just
I think no, I'm sure it was Picasso.
Yeah, it says good artists copy and great,
Great
artists
artists
steal.
steal.
Yeah.
Sounds right. Sophisticated. Actually.
Yeah, like
Nice.
good strike is just a greedy people, you know.
Coach.
They steal other people's
Christianity.
opportunities, you know. That's what I'm saying. I drop balls on a
Do you
day.
see how angry Cristiano was when Bale scored the greatest goal of all time?
He wasn't that angry. Come on, dude. He
No,
literally
he was
he was
bitter.
like he was like
Nobody was busy.
No, but did you
Yeah, no.
hear the interview afterwards where he's like saying I'm gonna leave Madrid? He just stole the show. He just wanted to buy him anymore.
Because the thing is, at the same time, I mean, you obviously had like a similar goal, and they like whatever originally
Bale's
called
was
that
better.
to be like the greatest
I
goal
don't
ever.
care.
Bale's
was
going-
way
Bale
better.
eats it up.
Bale's one was
Bale
better.
was going all out.
especially in the fucking Champions League final.
That is
Screw
crazy.
Liverpool.
I'm not real.
I want to choose them too, and I won't even like you.
I can tell you, like,
There's nothing in my soul
dude,
that want
the
to
problem with Liverpool fans, they're like, nah, Salah will win it for us.
Hey,
They forgot who Madrid have in
Ramos.
their lineup.
Madrid replaced who was it? Carvajal.
Yeah.
Carvajal. They replaced Carvajal with Nacho, who's equally capable and changed the game entirely. How do you have so much squad depth? Oh my goodness.
Then what's the guy's name? Asensio.
Asensio, yeah. That guy's fire. He's the future. He really is.
Rest in peace to Liverpool's keeper.
His career's over.
He's
Done.
done for, dude.
His career's over.
He's a clown.
How do you do
Like,
that?
I don't know how you're a professional footballer, like, honestly.
bad,
like,
man.
First you punch the ball into the goal. Second of all, you let it off and then it gets kicked in, and then it just went.
This was
final.
bad.
Hey,
That's horrible.
The thing is, you guys think he did that.
It was rigged.
He got paid.
Rigged.
Yeah, it was
I'm not
rigged.
real.
Straight match
He got
fixing.
paid because I
don't-
don't think anyone's
I
that
spoke
bad.
to I spoke to
It,
Gareth
it,
myself.
it reminded me of my cricket match back in the day.
Oh my.
And two
Were
was
you there?
letting the
I
boundaries
don't,
through.
I don't even want to talk about this.
I remember there was a time Toomey was on the boundary. The ball came. He stopped it. He had it in his hand. He was lifted up to throw and then he dropped it over the boundary. 4 runs.
That
We were
was
like,
the greatest moment of my.
Actually,
I
The
never.
start and the end of your cricket
Do that,
career.
bro.
People's
Don't worry,
blood
dude.
were boiling, boy.
I had a 13 ball over, dude. 13 balls.
bad.
Don't worry, I got 2 wickets. 2 wickets in the over.
Doesn't
Wow,
it was the
dude.
long con, dude.
It was worth it. Worth it.
Long con, dude.
That was the funniest day. I felt so bad on
I'll
it because
let you on
I saw
to-
Jabu's face and I saw Daniel Joyce. These guys
I'll
are
let you on to-
gonna kill me,
It's like
Mr.
like,
McLean.
we
This
take-
blood was boiling, boy.
the thing, like back then our cricket team was like a helium balloon. We just wanted to like go up.
Yeah, we wanted
To me was a rock that keeping us
He was at weight at
down.
the bottom.
Literally, I just wanted to cut him off.
So I retired from sports.
Remember when
Thank
Mr.
the
McLean
Lord,
threw the
dude.
ball and hit you in the nose or something?
And he got angry. He's like,
Oh goodness.
You got
bro.
angry.
no,
You also
I
got
was angry, yeah, because my lip was bleeding, and then he.
That's your fault for not catching a ball getting thrown at your head. It's your fault.
Hey, bro, I don't know how you react to that, dude, but jeez.
But it was quick, bro.
That game was fun, dude. You just chuck the ball.
Yeah.
And guys who've been listening to music this past week was pretty heated this year.
Agreed. This last week was heated this year. Yes. It was.
Oh, this year.
Yeah.
This week, my bad. Whose side are we on, Drake or
Drake.
Pusha T?
Pusha T.
I'm on Pusha's side. I'm sorry.
I like Drake more, but I want to see someone that's like the pinnacle of pop culture.
Get
just
something
get
out.
rocked.
Yeah.
I want to see it. So
No,
I'm
this
on
I
Pusha
think
T's
he
side.
has. I've
Same-
never,
This
is
I've
the
never
first
seen
time.
Drake react like this.
Same
First of all,
shoes
be
as
quiet
Jordan,
and
yeah.
then actually have to explain that
Yeah.
whole photo. On
And
Instagram.
now he's arsey. He's trying to buy information, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Surely, just the pure fact
Biggest
that he had to explain the blackface photo is enough for me to say, Drake,
Lost.
you got absolutely bodied for that this segment of the entire beef.
Do you think he has a kid?
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
so.
Actually, I wouldn't even care if he has a
They
kid.
pump 24/7. They must have a kid.
I wouldn't even care if he has a kid. Why is he hiding it? At least like just.
It's embarrassing.
Apparently, he wanted to reveal it on.
Because
his
what's a
album.
porn star though?
Yeah. Oh, but he's a Adidas deal. Apparently, it was like a whole like campaign that they're going to
Eddie
do.
Don. But someone was
Don.
saying that it's actually not going to be called Eddie Don.
Mm.
But maybe it was like last second, like,
Like,
boys,
we have to
this
change it
can't go
now.
down.
We can't take this out.
We can't
But
take
then-
this out.
Yo, but that line is your son deserves more than Adidas press on. Yo.
Yo,
Oh wow.
He was
what
going.
was to you? What is the best line? I would say
That
that
whole
entire
song.
thing. OVO 40 bent over like he's 80. When I heard that, I was like,
I feel like
That
that,
is
that
rough.
was too far. That did
is
go a bit too
hectic.
far.
That is
was a
rough.
bit-
That's when I knew
hectic.
this guy used to sell cocaine back in the day. That was too rough.
But
I
it
feel like
genuinely
when-
looks like he takes cocaine, and you see Pusha T's nose, dude. The widest thing on earth. And like every time he like battle raps, like, whoa, dude, calm down.
No, but I think that was a bit too far. I mean, I get that it's hip hop.
Where
it's a
is
bit-
too
40's
far though, bro? He had to win.
Exactly.
That was rough, dude.
I mean, MS dog. That's like.
And you know, it was the next day. It was the multiple sclerosis day.
Do you think that was planned, or was that just coincidence?
Coincidence.
I think it was just coincidence.
Yeah,
I
they
don't think
call them on radio. It's like, do you know it's the MS day? It's like, oh, that's ironic. I'm like, yo, this guy doesn't even care. Damn, dude, he's
Oh
rough.
no, but he knows it's already out there. It's not like you can take it
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
I mean,
Bro, but no,
it's just like kicking a dude when he's down.
Damn.
That's kicking a dude when he's down. The guy said he's played piano since he was 3, and now he's like, OVO 40.
yeah, no.
He's like, he's played piano since he was 3, and now he's like, I'm
I-
not gonna be able to do that anymore.
How do you think Drake can come back from this? What does he have to do?
It's a
I think
rough
he'll be
comeback,
fine.
dude.
I think he will.
They have all the money in the world to come back, and a team of
No, in
ghostwriters.
terms of like,
Drake has a ghostwriter.
But the thing is, like, what Pusha did through that song, dude. I mean, I don't know how you can come back from that because everything is brought out, dude.
But,
And the
but you
fact
know,
that
but
You
you know,
just have to ignore it.
But you know what gets me?
No, you
Is
can't
that-
ignore something bad.
Bro, that is hard, dude.
People are so
Saying
they
that
will
your dad
forget,
was
dude.
vacant,
Promise
bro.
you. I almost forgot already.
No, but this is like, didn't Budden attack Drake last year and beat him? But no one knows about it.
Yeah.
Like,
No, that's
in that
because like
same
most
way.
Drake fans are like middle school people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
they don't really know Joe Budden, so they're not gonna care. But that's the thing. A lot of people were like saying, "Oh, who's Pusha T?" Pusha T is one of the best rappers on the planet.
Yeah.
Like
And
bar
he's
for
also
bar.
been around for quite a
Bar,
while.
exactly. Clips.
it was there. It's like the,
Bar for bar is one of the best rappers on the planet. I knew just straight bars he was gonna roast Drake, but I thought Drake was
course.
gonna come with like a club banger.
that, but like,
And that's
He has
how
to
Drake
come with
wins.
a club
That's
banger
how
now.
Drake
Yeah.
wins. That's how
he has to
Drake
release a
wins,
music video and it must be
Like, back to
violent.
back.
But isn't he?
Yeah, like
he's
do
dropped.
that tennis thing again, like.
you know what I love?
Get a meme with exactly.
Did you hear? I'm upset though.
Yeah. Was
It
that
is
about?
so
Was that about him?
bad.
Oh, you
I don't know.
like-
It dropped
people
like
hate that
literally
thing.
like a day after all this beat, and I heard I'm upset on. I saw it on Spotify. I was like, and I
have
listened
been
to it while I was
like
taking a
crap
dump. I was like, yes, this is bad,
Pointing your
dude.
dump.
This is so
Yeah, I
bad.
deleted it from my phone after Drake took that out. When Pusha T came out, I'm like, I'm done. Right now.
But what I love is when, because so many times beef between rappers is like, it's just like, and you did this and your team sucks. Whereas Pusha T was like, Drake, like he
You
said
suck.
it, he's like, blah, blah, blah. Drake,
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
they say, I love it when they just say the name.
No,
because
I-
everyone
normally
knows-
they don't say
I
the
hate
names.
subliminals, bro. Use
Yeah,
names,
literally,
bro.
you
Use
know who you're
names.
talking about, and it's like, it almost is about like, Pusha T was the man courageous enough to be like, Drake.
Yeah, and Drake didn't say his name.
He didn't.
He said the wife's
He
name.
said yay
Also,
though.
Yeah, no, he brought up the.
And I love the fact that this was all done on SoundCloud, of all places.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Beautiful
That's
that it was
OG,
done
bro.
on
That's
SoundCloud.
OG.
That's why this was
'Cause the
all,
main thing-
SoundCloud almost went down. This is just straight manipulation, financial manipulation to make sure SoundCloud stays alive. Just so that more people like Lil Pump can come around.
I
I
don't
mean-
care, but SoundCloud is amazing.
No, it is, dude. That is like the ultimate source of music. But also the thing is,
That's
you're wrong.
What? You're wrong.
The ultimate source of
Bro,
bad
okay,
music,
no, I
maybe.
Yeah, well, that's why a lot of people are creating.
Like grasshopper.
It's a good platform.
It's a
It's
good
a great platform.
Yeah. Wrong way.
Don't say
Yeah.
sauce.
Hey, you guys need to
Record label,
hit up
no.
Jordy's SoundCloud page, dude.
Oh yeah, boys.
You have a SoundCloud
Oh my
page?
gosh, man.
He just
Support
makes
that.
tracks and he names it like Daniel's dad or Toman's mom.
What's the code?
What's it
It's
called?
called LMR 2.
I'll
Plug.
tell you when I get home, I'm gonna listen to
I'm
it.
gonna check it out.
And then
Dude,
I'm
dude.
gonna,
I literally I make
making
like
bangers.
45-second like deep house hooks and then like rap hooks and then I'm just like I don't know where to take this, so I just stop.
this is
That's
amazing.
fun though.
This is amazing. I must say.
That is the best.
I am chilling with the
Are you
artist.
checking it right now?
Check this out, boy. Want to plug it on
Back
there.
in the day, like remember when virtual DJ like kind of blew up,
Oh my word, that was amazing.
and then you could like add reverb and like delays and stuff. I used to like take a song and then do that, and I would say it was the me remix, and then I put it on SoundCloud.
Oh no!
Exact same song, just with like reverb and delay and stuff. I'm like, this is a totally different
goodness,
song. I was an idiot, and I would mash up two songs, literally play them at the exact same time, call it a mashup, and then I'll put it on SoundCloud.
Let's
Dude,
go.
I didn't know what I
I
was
don't
doing.
know, but I don't respect
Back when
you
everyone
that
was
much.
back when everyone was a DJ.
We're
I
going
used
to
to
be
jump, I used to
DJ.
want to jump
I
on that
remember
train.
I got roasted once because I got roasted once by this one dude in our class in my grade at school.
Because you had bad breath.
No. Oh, damn, dude.
Damn.
Because
Joe's digging up ghosts, skeletons.
and then because I was like that virtual DJ app on your phone,
Yeah.
I didn't know how to use it, and the guy was like, "Lol, you can't DJ, bro. You're trash." And I was like, I was like,
Drop his
"What
name.
is this?" Nah, I can't drop his name.
We don't drop
Oh,
it.
okay, damn. Yeah, keep that to you.
Trash.
Nah, now I want to know, dude.
Nah, the thing is, he's part of my team.
Okay.
Well, way to like narrow the
That's what
entire
I said.
field.
Nah, there's 4 guys. One of them must make sure they know who it is.
And you're,
I feel like
you're one of them that is
Are you
not.
one of the 4?
No.
Are you one of the 4?
Nah, there's 5 of
Oh,
us.
there's 5 of you.
I'm saying
Oh, okay. I see.
4 of them must know because I know it's not me.
Oh yeah. Well,
Exactly.
Okay, let's just get Jordy out of deep water here. Let's just.
That's fine, Judy. I got you, man. People
Just
catch
say-
hands, bro.
to say,
Catch hands.
Don't catch hands.
so do you think is gonna ultimately come out of this beef more successful?
Drake.
Drake
Drake,
is
he's got a
nowhere
lot
to
more
show.
money that he can spend.
I mean, it's not about like
It's not about money.
net. I'm talking about
Just
like.
says that cocaine.
Just his pull is just way more. So you.
The thing is that Drake, I was talking to Panashe
No,
last
but do you
night.
think? But like for real, do you think the fact that he is currently losing? I'm not saying he will lose. Do you think that's gonna ruin?
Not
But really,
because
what-
he has lost?
No, I think the fact that Drake is losing at something is like, whoa, this is actually.
Yeah, it's shocking.
This is
No, but
Limitations.
he's been on a decline ever since Damn. Because Damn.
No.
No, do you remember?
The beginning of year, God's plan.
Your God's plan.
When straight up.
Yeah,
No, but-
Nice
no,
for
but-
what? But now I'm
I mean, he's on a
upset.
decline, but every single he releases charts
Except-
immediately.
No, but that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. But Drake is Drake. Like he was
Yeah,
hot, whatever.
Drake
But,
can't have a bad song.
no, but I'm saying like.
Upset is
Kendrick proved.
makes me upset.
Besides upset was a trash song. Besides, Kendrick proved that he could chart higher than Drake. Cole did it without even trying. So, like, I'm not saying he is.
So you
declining.
know, J. Cole beat you with the
But like,
mediocre album.
but surely you don't listen to Drake to listen to like just straight rap.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah.
You don't
listen to
And
Drake
you-
so you
and
can be like,
it would
it's
made
always
for
be
white people, dude.
expected that out and out rappers
Yeah.
would get more attention in rap than
Nah, dude,
If you
like
were
Drake
found
is a
on the
straight
odds.
up playlist DJ.
Yeah.
I mean artist. Yeah.
it's made for the club.
100%, dude. Like Drake is a guy like you listen to his track, you're like, hey, bro, have you heard this track? Yeah, it's nice.
Damn, and you guys
that is exactly it.
That's literally it.
You
You're
listen
like,
to Drake's
it's
tracks.
nice.
Yeah, I like it. I like
Yeah.
it.
Damn it, do you guys see what happened to Offset? That freaking accident.
Oh, it was an accident.
Oh, snap.
Apparently he swerved from a crackhead, dude.
That was gruesome, man. He posted the photos. I didn't want to see
Like
that.
chilling in the hospital.
Yeah,
I was
I
dying.
didn't see
Bro, his SRT was canned.
What's
And
that?
What
he
the-
was
what is- what
at-
is
SRT?
Oh,
Dodge.
the Hellcat.
So what?
Technology.
and
So it's car.
yeah, it's car, it's car.
Oh, it's a car.
My bad.
I thought it was like some body
Engine.
part.
I thought it was like a medical scan. Like his
Yeah, I thought
SRT
it was
was
like his
scanned. I was
ACL or
like,
something.
what does that mean, dude?
Nah, bro, I think he got like.
I
no,
personally
Dude
don't
is
know why
like
he
a
said
multi-millionaire and he drives a Dodge.
Nah, bro. Like,
that thing was
Dodge-
decked out.
Dude, that Dodge is
Really?
power, dude.
Okay, I was like, drive a baby.
It's
or
like a
something.
tiger
Oh, damn.
strapped on a Ferrari, dude. It is intense.
That is an
Nah,
intense.
bro, but like, yeah, he was not looking good, dude. Yeah. And neck brace and everything.
Yeah, but like you posted a picture like yesterday chilling in icebox.
Nice, she's fine. man.
So
He's fine,
like
man.
100%
He's
because
good,
all that ice is
Yeah.
protected.
And the dude's probably smoking so much weed.
You
Oh,
see
he
him
He
in-
doesn't,
no
he
pain.
doesn't feel a thing.
He like bounced around the car. He was fine. He was chilling.
literally the,
Was
like,
he the only
got
one
no
in the
feet,
car?
He was the only one in the car, yeah. So, and he's got a daughter. Just imagine she was in the Child
Yes.
services would have had him for
Yeah.
breakfast, bro.
He has a daughter, a new one.
No,
Was he
it's a son.
drunk?
A new one.
But I
wasn't
thought he
drunk,
had a
was he?
son.
No, it's a daughter. Oh, so what? Does he have a son?
I think he has a son.
I know he has a daughter because he did an interview with her.
I promise he has a son, dude.
He has a child. Yeah.
Maybe he has
Dude,
both.
like,
Doesn't he have like
Okay,
5
wait,
children?
let me ask you a question. Do you think that rappers can set good examples
hell no.
to their daughters?
No.
Like Schoolboy Q
Oh,
is in music videos with his daughters, and he's just got like women
He's
everywhere.
got booty for days.
This is like
Flying
booty
around.
for days. How can you be an example of a parent? How do you
Yeah,
think?
for daughters, it's impossible.
Yeah, for daughters, I don't
Rap,
think so.
rap
Or
is
you
based
could
on
say
misogyny.
they're being
and
a
all
good example by just raising so much finances that their child's set for life.
Yeah, like materialistically speaking, like that child can go to college and
Yeah.
can go to any private school and have anything.
But like
that
as a
child wants.
human being itself, they're going to be trash.
Because like honestly, it's bit like Schoolboy is one example. Like I saw him at the Breakfast Club interview, and at least he knows how to balance his lifestyles. Like he was completely sober when he did that. He's talking about like how he missed his daughter because his daughter like broke her arm like the week before or something. So you can tell he genuinely loves his daughter. But then you'll like smoke weed pretty much every single day.
Yeah, but he
Like,
used to be an alcoholic.
I
So
think
that's why he stopped drinking and he just smokes instead.
which is, I
I
mean,
don't get these rappers who drop one bad habit for an even worse habit, bro.
No, weed is so much better than drinking.
Bro, I genuinely think alcoholics are.
No.
Did he say?
Giving it there.
clickbait. There it is,
No
guys.
way.
There's the clickbait
What did he
title.
say?
Way.
Alcoholics are better than weed.
No.
No.
Clickbait, that's the title right now.
I didn't say
No.
that. I didn't say that.
No ways, dude.
But it depends. If you're like an alcoholic that like drinks and like go beat up your family, you should die.
Yeah, but that's
That's
the
like
thing.
most.
You're not in control of your actions. You can't just be like a super tame.
No, but you
alcoholic.
literally get like alcoholics who like hop in their car like, alright, let me see how fast I can
No,
handle my
they
car.
What's
need to go to
that?
jail, dude.
They're literally like, haha.
They
And then they
should.
die.
Way rather have a parent that smokes weed all day than is an alcoholic.
Yeah, I mean, if you take like Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa,
He's a
they
legend.
Hey, bro, I mean, your house won't smell the same.
Because they
again.
can't do anything. They're just like,
literally,
they're just
it's
on the couch.
Your breath will be alright.
It's better than not being able to smell because your dad's punched your nose so many times.
Okay, this is a little bit insensitive. We can't talk about this.
okay.
And speaking of mental issues, Kanye West is that was such a terrible segment.
Damn.
Speaking of mental issues, Kanye West
will punch you in the
is
nose.
mental. He's crazy.
So his new album came out yesterday,
I like it a lot.
and I keep forgetting that he like tweeted out all these release dates. So then when I go on the new music on Apple Music, like everything's there, which is awesome.
I haven't listened to it.
I listened to it one time. I cannot make
Same.
an objective opinion, but so far so good. Let me just say that.
Well,
I love the
I'll
beats.
keep saying
So
this.
they-
I love the beats.
I've never listened to Kanye. Never.
What?
Why?
What do you mean why?
Why should I?
Why
Late
not?
Registration. That is. An
Dude, I
amazing
prefer
album.
Drake. Drake is a better.
And that's coming from.
Drake as a ghostwriter. It's Kanye.
Please stop.
Kanye wrote for him.
In fact, Lil Pump is the best.
Lil Pump.
Yeah.
Did you see that interview with
J. Cole?
That was the funniest thing ever.
You see the much dank bit?
Dude, he's just eating the whole time. I was even in the actual interview. I don't know if it's just the way I am. I was getting so irritated because this guy was just
the whole time.
just
The whole
crunching. I was like,
time.
dude,
was
you are
awkward.
speaking to J. Cole, bro. Show some respect, dude.
You see how he was sitting on that couch, like his feet were up. and
Yeah,
Yeah, he was
everything.
holding his
He
toes.
was
and all
holding his
that.
toes.
But I just love how the whole time J. Cole was like, so do you think he was asking like about his parents being
Yeah, it was
divorced and
getting
stuff? And it was getting intense, dude.
But you can't articulate any words.
Lil Pump.
Yeah.
No, you
It's like,
can't.
so
very
what do you
awkward.
think about it? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to F with that.
Yeah.
I don't F with that.
That's all he said the entire interview.
I think he must have been
He was
nervous.
like shaking.
But he
Like,
opened up a
proper.
little bit at the end.
Yeah, yeah.
Because J. Cole was
for
literally
hours.
putting words in his mouth. And then he would just have to be like, yeah, I agree. So I don't know.
Yeah,
But it was
He
good though.
nervous.
Honestly, that was.
Nothing really happened.
Yeah, it was just them like. Cole would like talk about the state of like music and how he came up and whatever, and then ask for his opinion, and then he'd be like, "Nah, I don't really agree."
Nah, I just started rapping, man. I don't know, I was 17.
And he's like 17. I didn't realize he was that young. I thought he was like.
2000.
And then J. Cole tells this whole story of how he was when Tupac died, and then his cousin was rapping, and that's how he started. And then Lil Pump was like, "Yeah, my friend was doing," so I was like, "Yeah, let me try."
And you were so shocked. Like,
What?
oh, what?
It wasn't that easy. It wasn't that easy. So what do you guys think about Ye's album?
Dig it.
I enjoyed it a lot. I think it's such a nice listen. I don't like the first song because I feel like
Oh,
it's just like a waste of time.
It's
but
like
that's
an
whatever.
instrumental for like half the song, and then
Yeah.
it comes in, yeah. And he's like talking. for,
the
like,
last
most
track
of
is
it.
deep.
Mm.
I
What's the
honestly
song- what's the song
can't
dedicated
stand
to
this whole
Kim?
work flipping phase. I can't.
What?
I can't stand it.
Stand what?
The whole work business. It's just
Work.
it's getting so old. Dude, you are not philosophers. Like you legitimately have not studied even like an ounce of
Are you
what
talking about the
do.
first track?
Yeah, it's just like
Do you know how many black people you're gonna offend? Do you know how many black people I've had to argue with?
What?
it's a
This
different.
whole woke thing.
Dude.
It's just that
Oh.
it gets exhausting when you listen to this dude just spout the same rhetoric. That's just like the world isn't as you see it. And
It's like XXX.
oh.
The first song of his album
Get
is
into
like,
my mind.
come into my genius.
Yeah.
And then he puts out 16 SoundCloud bangs.
Yeah.
It's like, dude.
Nah,
No,
dude, like
no,
I
no.
genuinely get it, but like sometimes like rappers are acting like no one sees what's really going on in the world.
But also people in general.
Yeah, like we do see what's going on. We just choose not to speak about it.
And also, we don't have the platform. I can go to my Twitter. I have 4 followers. I'm not gonna achieve anything. My 4 followers.
True story, true story.
But like you say that because going back to our past episodes where we listened to Cole's album, and I think I gave it like 8. But in retrospect, and having listened to the album since then,
You're out of your mind.
the album is one of the most boring albums I've listened to.
What
I
do
was
you
too afraid to say it. The first time I listened to that album, I was like, this is melodically boring.
That's one of the most boring albums.
Get out
I've
of your
listened
own creative process.
Like,
It's an 8.
Cool.
to. I am not saying the songs are bad.
8
And
out
I'm
of
not
10.
saying the bars are bad. This is a great album, but it is boring.
I genuinely
Yep.
think why I loved it in the beginning because of the hype. Like,
Yeah.
you know, Cole is so mysterious.
Jekyll.
It just drops and you're like, whoa.
Also,
It's amazing.
another album. I really don't feel like Rocky's album was that nice.
Bro, it was
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
still need to listen to it, but I literally, I was talking to
It's
Panashe.
bad.
The song distorted something
There was-
else.
Okay,
I was
that's
talking to
not
Panashe last night, and I was like, I need to listen to this, and he's like, don't waste your time.
it was so
Wow.
mediocre. I think I listened to 4 and then I gave
I
up.
love that album.
It wasn't for me. It was. I was
Long
just like,
Live
this
A$AP
guy's
was the
been
best
gone for
album.
quite a while, and I'm like, you basically gonna stay like that, dude.
I mean, like,
I'm not even joking, dude.
he wasn't
fine,
gone
he's a
for
fashion
while.
icon.
It's
I haven't-
not
Hey,
like-
no, he's in fashion. That's cool.
I was about to say, like,
A$AP
it's been
Rocky
stuck
or
in fashion.
Travis Scott enough to literally differentiate. I just see A$AP Rocky, and I'm like, it's Travis Scott.
Did you see that one time on TMZ? Someone called A$AP Travis and he got so mad. He almost punched the guy.
I
The
get
funniest
so
thing-
tilted, man.
There was like one of the Travis. My name is not Travis.
You can tell it's happened way too
Yeah.
many times.
Yeah,
But
It was just over
like,
it.
I think on a real, if someone said that to Travis Scott, he would genuinely go on that person.
He would jump out of
Beat
the
them
car.
up.
He would jump
Right.
out of the car.
I read Travis Scott. Have you seen him?
Actually, not. I
He's
don't know
amazing.
what he looks
Guy's
like. To be
always,
genuinely
on
honest,
drugs.
to be genuinely honest, I've never seen Travis Scott's face.
Dude, trust
like a
me,
horse.
you don't want to
I
see
haven't-
it.
I promise.
You have.
Maybe if I see a picture, but if you say Travis Scott to me, I can't put a face to it.
Like, dude,
Just
trust me, there is nothing.
Does he have dreads?
Kind of, yeah.
Braids.
Braids, yeah, braids. I have a question. So you know, I shall. So you know how entertainers are like releasing collabs like Jordan and Nike and all that kind of stuff. Kendrick with Nike and all that kind of stuff. Do you think they've kind of taken over the sphere of influence? Like it used to be athletes and stuff. Like whenever an athlete shoe would come out, it was popping. Like, but like now, no one is really checking for like Kobe's or LeBron's and stuff like that. But like people are like dying to get Kendrick Cortez or like a hoodie that says "Damn" or something. Like
Yeah,
that.
they're just doing that so
Justin
they can
Bieber.
have it.
But my point is, do you think they've kind of taken over the zeitgeist?
I don't think so.
That word.
I don't
what?
think so, because I don't
Spirit of the
see.
moment.
I don't see enough of it on social media to say that it's happened. Because
Okay,
social
but check
media
how
is the
many
most.
white boys out there have Justin Bieber's hoodie, bro.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I th-
but like,
Yeah.
You even have one.
oh yeah, I got
What's
two.
it you?
Well, I have t-shirts.
I don't know.
I started the trend.
It's because it looks good.
I started the trend.
Then there was to live up to that. Yeah.
I did. I got
These
it
people
before
who
everyone.
arrive at the school on a Friday night to come in with these freaking stadium shirts.
When there was like 6
Come
of
on,
them, I stopped wearing mine. I gave mine away. I don't wear it anymore.
Damn.
But it's cool. Like it's still
Damn.
for shit. Still cool.
I don't think they're in control, because sneaker news and sneakers and stuff and all these people, they would be completely changing what they post, whereas the majority of stuff is still like Jordan and KD's and,
You know, but like even like
and Steph Curry's new shoe. Have you seen it?
Mm.
It was freaking so sleek.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I mean,
Oh,
they're
what
still
the-
pumping out like
looks so
they're
clean.
still pumping out like some good stuff. But like Travis has a Jordan coming out and like
He does?
Cactus Jack, Cactus Jack
Yeah, that's
4.
gonna be dope.
Do you
And
guys?
it's really cool. But like the
I think it's
fact that
coming out tomorrow.
on the 9th of June.
I'm starting to
See, I
see.
don't know that.
I'm starting to see a lot of 1 stars pop around from
Like even
Tyler.
like with
Oh, yeah.
Tyler, like with
I
Arvis
missed
and
the
stuff.
flip. I wanted to get those two-tone golfer flows, but I need to not spend on them.
But
Do you like the way Jordans look?
I love Jordan.
I love Jordan 1s.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same.
same.
I genuinely I like Jordans. I'd buy Jordans just to look at them. but I don't.
I
But I feel
hate
like my
them.
body just can't. I can't wear Jordans because I'm like 6'3"
Jordan
and a
1s
long
can be worn
rectangle.
by anyone. Jordan 1s can be worn
Yeah,
by
though.
anyone.
Jordan 1s are the most fashionable.
They're like the
Jordan.
basic sneaker. They are the
Yeah, those ones are
foundation.
nice.
I just feel like I can't pull them off though.
But I hate everything else.
What?
What about
Like
the
the
Jordan
Jordan-
4s?
Dude, it's just a lot of it can get a bit much, dude. Like for me, it's too much shoe for a
Like,
person.
yeah, even for like,
But also, I
that's
find
it.
that like a lot of South Africans, we have no cultural tie to that shoe.
Yeah,
But then you say that, and people be like, "What? You
How
don't
dare
like?
you?"
How don't you like
like
Jordan?"
sacrilege.
No,
Yeah.
the thing is, people wear like Team Jordans or shoe. That's
Yeah,
why-
yeah. It's
There's
literally
so people who don't know, there's Air Jordan
Yeah.
1 to like 32. Those are Air Jordans, and the ones that Michael Jordan actually wore is 1 to 14.
Yeah.
And those are the ones that are hailed as grails by everyone.
totally.
And if you just see a Jordan logo on a shoe, it is a brand Jordan shoe. It is not an Air Jordan. So,
Yeah.
and those are the people who criticize you.
That was a bit of a
I
pet
found-
peeve there. Dude.
I felt it. I felt it before when I was at
That's the
university.
thing, and it's always like these crazy ass like shoes with like diamond like flipping little
Yeah.
angles on them, like geometric angles, and you're just like, dude, that is not
Gross.
Like
that is not the Jordans that people are talking about.
Yeah.
That's like the Nike retail store in like
Hmm.
flipping Woodmead. Those are the Jordans that you cop there.
You got those on sale.
Yeah.
You got those on sale.
I'm trying to figure out what the actual name of the shoe is, but there was that one that Supreme made, and it was like
made it too, yeah.
yeah,
They
bro,
made
it was a completely decked out shoe, dude, and it's like
One with all
Huge
the like the
thing,
tags
yeah.
on it, the little
Yeah.
sticker things.
No, I want to get a pair of Jordan ones.
mad, dude.
Jordan ones are flipping nice.
The Chicago's.
Yeah.
Okay, you will be Spain.
Spain?
You will be Spain.
Huh.
Too much money.
And what do you think about hypebeast culture in South Africa? Has it?
I think it's flipping so cringe. It's out of this world.
I feel like everyone just wears
So
fake
cringe.
stuff. You can't because you
Says
you
the
can't
guy
get
wearing-
Supreme.
There's a guy wearing Betamaxes, but they're real. So
Yeah, but I mean like the hype stuff, like the Supreme, the Off-White. You literally you can't get it here.
Bro, Off-White
I've seen a lot of things at Vits.
Yeah, that's
Or
fake.
80% of everything Vince people wear is fake.
This was Jordan Ball. Remember the name?
But do you?
First year varsity music.
But do you? For example, if someone has to wear fake, but they're not like flexing.
There's
But
nothing wrong with that.
It's like because you can't find the real ones.
You just need to be
If
aware
they
that
wore it
you
by
are
mistake, then
financing
whatever.
like 21 cents a minute child slavery in Indonesia. You just need to be aware.
Listen, I
Who
don't
cares?
condone fake stuff. Let me just.
But literally, if you ask someone, where'd you get it? And they say, I have a guy, it's fake.
Oh,
Yeah. You
So
need
you
a
know
you need a
it's
connect.
I got it in this place in Ramberg. Like,
If you
dude,
say, I
That
bought it
does not make
online
sense.
at this shop, I'm like, okay, cool. There's a possibility it is real.
Or they'll say they bought from
I
La
don't. I
Familia.
find it
If they show you the slip and they paid more than 3,000, then you can believe it.
Yeah, like, if you like,
They carry it everywhere.
Yeah, the wallets.
Whenever you wear your shoe, you
Yeah,
just
I'll
keep the
shoot-
slip on you.
Here you go. Take a look. Take
I
a
was
look.
at Monty last night and there was just kids. Oh, there was this particular kid wearing like a Supreme like bag, the kind of side bag, and I've never seen Supreme make this, so I knew it was fake. And there was this friend, these two people in front of me in the line, and they called the kid over. He was like, "Hey, where'd you get that?" I was like, "Oh, from La Familia," and they were like, "Okay," and I was like, "Dude, we know that's fake." Like,
Fake.
I find the hypebeast culture here is so cringe because it's so wannabe. Like,
it's very
I love,
basic.
I love everything that is about the look of hypebeast culture. I love all the shoes. Love Supreme. I love the way it looks. But like, dude, it's just so cringe because we're not related to America at all.
Not really.
We're not related to Europe at all.
No, like
It's just
we
trying-
Can,
it's
we
just
can
trying to be
genuinely
like,
start
lol.
our own hype beast culture.
We could.
Like,
Mr. Price.
nah, like this. nah,
Facts. Woolies.
Woolies, bro.
no, but there are like
Country road.
South African artists
Trinity.
Yeah.
who do their own hype beast thing.
That's true.
You know
Oh, yeah, like in brown.
Yeah.
Kappa. I despise Kappa.
Yeah,
Really?
I
Oh,
can't
bro,
stand
we
Kappa.
always Kappa.
Kappa's
bro. Don't-
ridiculous.
Kappa looks so.
You deserve a
crusty.
cap in you, man.
It's so expensive and it doesn't
Looks
even
crusty.
look nice.
And
It
the
doesn't
thing
even
is,
look
I
nice.
can't
crusty.
actually tell you how many people have just bought that thing just to
Dude, the
get like
tracksuit
that kind
pants,
of,
the tops.
The pants with the buttons on the side.
yeah,
Just to flex, dude.
stupid things,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
They're
would
nice when they're
genuinely.
Adidas, when they're Kappa, they're ugly.
No, but even Adidas tracksuit pants are like a staple. Like at
Yeah,
least,
you
you
need-
need at least one
It's
pair.
a grail,
of them.
dude.
Like that looks good with everything. Kappa. First of all, I hate that thing on the side.
Yeah,
They
no,
just
Also
they
fine.
they
Nah,
pound it
it looks-
with branding, dude.
And
Get
there's
your
a,
logo
no,
once.
like-
there's a store in Sandton. I'm like, the thing's gonna close down in like
Yeah.
a number of years because this
100%.
is legitimately just a phase,
Yeah.
and it's gonna close down. I feel bad for them. I feel bad.
No, but like people who wear that stuff after the hype, those are people who know style.
After that,
Yeah.
What?
I'm not saying
No,
it
I
doesn't-
think it's people that just don't care about what you think of them, which is the way it should be. Like
Yeah.
Yeezy, like Yeezy are releasing 1 million pair of cream white Yeezys, And dude, the price is gonna go down, and then people are like, oh, but now the resale market is gonna drop. It's like, dude, then why are you getting the shoe?
Yeah,
if you
you
don't
like
like
it,
the
like
shoe, why are you buying it?
Yeah,
Like,
people.
is power that important to you that you
Yeah.
judge people on like the shoe they're wearing?
Yeah, a lot of
Stuff
people.
that- I want to get a pair when they get released because
Me too.
they'll be like $200.
Because the thing
So
is,
cheap.
all the people that will be like, oh, you got Yeezys, do not know that they just re-released.
Yeah.
They'll be like, they'll assume they're fake. They'll
Yeah.
probably assume immediately.
If
Yeah,
you
people don't wear-
expensive, they assume it's fake.
Yeah.
People don't wear clothes because they think it's nice.
Yeah.
They wear like, okay, I'm gonna go to vets with this and I'm gonna
Yeah.
flex on everyone.
You wake up in the morning, you don't even know what I'm coming through
If
with
you
today.
guys ever walked into like you see all the kids walking around like I don't know Monty or whatever, and Santa
Hate
wearing
Monty.
like Gucci, and you're like that could be real, could not be real, and then you walk into a Gucci store.
Then
Or
it's
like a
like,
Louis store.
haven't
It's
seen
another
anything.
biome.
Yeah.
Those people in there, that is another hierarchy of the social class. Those people,
They're rich, dude.
they're crazy. They're walking around in like these loafers, and you're like,
Literally
dude,
loafers,
This is wild.
chinos.
With the fur coming out, and you're like,
Yeah.
those are so ugly. But if
You
I
can-
could
you
buy
can
them, I
just
would.
see.
Like the
You can
sandals.
see their
Like the sandals.
I'm flipping the hate. I
They're
hate
so
them.
ugly. But if I could, I would buy it.
Don't get me wrong.
I would wear them everywhere.
If I had the money, you're damn right.
100%.
I'd
I
buy
would flex.
anything. Gucci rings, just like that's right.
Because I mean, I will retract what I say. If I could afford Gucci, I would clout on everyone.
I'm 100% dude.
Just I'll do it all for the Instagram followers.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, and a
Clout is
shoe,
worth it.
a shoe that I saw the other day, and I immediately knew that this person, it was completely fake. Dude. It was the Balenciaga, but it wasn't. It wasn't
Balenciaga.
Speed runners, the
Exactly.
sock ones.
Can't get
No,
them
not
in
the
South
sock
Africa.
ones. The other ones.
Chunky
Oh,
ones.
the Triple S.
Oh, that's
Triple
Triple
S.
S.
That's the name, dude.
super
I was like,
So-
that is fake, dude.
Let me hit you guys up with a story.
But they looked nice because it was those full
You should've
black
bought
ones, dude. It wasn't like those horrible like.
Because of you, Jordan.
So let me hit you up, guys. Let me hit you guys up with a story. So over December, Dan and I were in Dubai. Sound like such stupid ass brats, but we were in Dubai, and there's a fake market in Dubai.
Subtle flex.
Subtle flex. There was a fake market in Dubai. It's called Karamo. There still is one, and it used to be like way worse than it is now in terms of like the amount of fake stuff you can get there. You can get like master copy Gucci bags, but they were like on the windowsill. You could look at them.
Like
Now-
one-to-one replicas.
Yeah, one-to-one
Your
replicas.
voice crack.
you give them to like a Gucci curator or like a creative designer or whatever, and they'd be like, you cannot tell the difference. You get like the verification ticket, everything.
Also,
And,
a lot of the stuff was stolen.
yeah, a lot of the stuff is like blatantly stolen. And we were walking around there. We went into one store, and I saw Balenciaga Triple S's. They were
Indistinguishable.
They were indistinguishable. Like literally, you could not tell the difference.
They were still
And I-
expensive, also.
They were like, I think they were like $1,400. In comparison to, I could literally have taken them back here. Everyone would have believed I was wearing proper ones, and I could have given them to La Familia for like 18,000 rand.
You know what was ridiculous?
And they would never have known the
They wouldn't have. Dude, it came with the box and everything.
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 They must be stolen.
I'm
we
going
looked at
there.
some-
I would have bought it. I just didn't have the money, dude.
Dan saw
I
some
bought it. I
Supreme
bought a
stuff.
denim jacket with Balenciaga.
How much was it?
It was still, I think it was almost 1,000 rand.
Oh.
No, but
But it's 18,000 rand retail. So, and it's real because it's stolen.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's stolen.
Dude, I did research because I was like, I want to flex this thing. I have to. If I want to flex it like this,
flex,
I have
of
to do
course.
some research if this thing's legit. It has the little chain and everything, dude. I was like, okay, well,
Like we
That's
saw
the
one
logo.
Supreme
It's the
shirt.
logo, yeah.
It's even got the watermark underneath the shirt tag behind it. It's
yeah,
just
like
it's
when
crazy.
you lift it up to the sun, you see Supreme. You're like,
And this is a crap. This is like a horrible fake market. You go to Indonesia, Singapore, those places, it's just everywhere. Hong Kong, it's insane. Fake Rolexes everywhere.
So was the stuff? So the stuff is real. It was just stolen.
No,
some of the stuff you
is-
can tell is so
yeah.
fake.
We
Other
asked
stuff.
we asked these guys to pull out some Yeezys for us, and they went into the top room because they can't hide anything in front. They can't show anything in front, or else police come and they like can the
yeah,
store. And then this dude came with literally like 80 pairs of Yeezys in this massive like black
Yeah.
like cotton bag, and he just like forked them out like those, you know, those Yeezy blades. They haven't been released or whatever. It's got like this like sharp kind of angle on the side of it, and like the same shape as like the 350 V2. And they was pulling out stuff like that. He was pulling out every type of Yeezy available, but they were all really bad fakes. You could see
They had
there
like
was
glue on it and stuff. That's what I went to the market trying to buy Yeezys. I was like, Yeezy time, boy. I was looking at them and I felt so bad because they have to go up to their thing. It takes like 10 minutes to get their shoes, and then you like look at it. You're like, no, I don't want it. And they're like, you serious?
There was everything.
I'll
There was
use
Go Yard. It was crazy.
Damn.
Go yard.
You need to go back there on a big
I
big
try to go
haul.
buy some go yard one day.
And I need to take this retailing game to the next level. So yeah, back on it. I mean, obviously, like flexing fakes. If you don't know, you don't know. Then like it's shoulders, whatever.
Like my mom one time bought like, you know, Surf Center has those. It's got the Yeezy silhouette.
Oh no!
My mom,
that's
No.
it was genuine. She had no idea. Of course, she has no idea. She doesn't know what a Yeezy is. She bought them. It was like, it was on sale. It was like 150 rand. So I just bought it.
For you.
No, for
I was-
herself. And then she gave them away. She wore them once.
Good. I'll tell my mom you're
I'll
not
tell her,
being
like,
seen.
Don't
She's
ever wear
like,
these.
Daniel, look at my new shoes. And I was like, yeah, they're nice.
Dude, I just would have told my mom, don't wear those in public.
Yeah, I would literally be like,
Yeah, what do you
"Mom,
think
please."
about like the whole like when something is super trending? Dude, I was in game and I just see like all these like fake turtle dove vibe Yeezys.
no, you.
I like the whole thing. I'm like
Game.
dog. I'm like
Give us
please.
selling shoes now.
I'm like please.
Game wholesalers for days. Those dudes give everything.
Boy, the 100 boxes of
I bet.
tomato sauce.
Yeah. Like
Mom,
people
can
who
you go to
buy
game give me 150 bottles of tomato sauce?
people who buy like those shoes, I know for a fact they don't know anything about
Yeah.
shoes.
Yeah.
They're like,
I mean, you don't judge people on that.
but I still get angry.
Yeah, I'm still
Yeah.
like, who produced this? And is not getting massive copyright claims.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't
this
get
is insane.
angry at the person. I get angry at whoever made it because I'm like, this is just blatant.
It's so ridiculous.
It's ridiculous stuff. But anyway, hype beast culture. Do you think, just in general, not just in SA, but do you think it has life still?
Yeah,
I've kind of
money, because it's about money now. How much can you pay? How much can you spare?
Have you seen the Supreme pinball machine, dude?
Yeah, I think it's awesome.
Things like $12,000.
Yeah. Oh my word.
What?
That is insanity.
That is huge, bro.
I think it's awesome.
No.
Don't quote me on that.
Nah,
Yeah.
you did say it's like.
It's like
So it's
Yeah,
probably
so
like
it
four.
is.
maybe 12,000 rand. I'm not making any.
No, it's not 12,000 rand.
Damn, dog, we're eating up like 120k here just for a pinball machine.
Hey.
That's
You got money, dude.
Bro, when I was in Tokyo,
If I
there
could,
was
I would.
secondhand Supreme hoodies that were like 18,000 rand. I was like, this is just.
Goodness.
They were caps, like the Supreme caps, with just a little S on them. 12,000 rand. I was like, how can you?
Ridiculous.
At secondhand stores, those things were brown. I was like, this is insane.
Like brown as in like.
Dirty. Used. They were dirty.
Nah, dude, that's horrible, bro.
I mean, whenever they drop every Thursday and sell it every single time.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's definitely
What,
Surplus.
Supreme
And in
Supreme
Tokyo
Thursday.
also
Every
there's
Thursday,
like
yeah.
two.
online.
There's two
online.
Supreme stores in Tokyo. So.
Oh, there's like 6 in Japan.
Yeah,
You know what, bro? I'll stop my car, go to Tokyo, and ball out on these kids. 100%.
I went
That
to
is
the.
a stupid move.
I went
It's
to the
not
one.
stupid if my dad can buy me. Okay, never mind.
What?
It's okay.
I went to the one in London, and I literally waited in line for like an hour just to get into the store.
Just to look.
Just to look.
I just had to. I'm just to say that I was in
Like an art gallery.
Why didn't you buy anything?
Me?
Yeah.
Bowling
I
alley.
really
Like
bought
That's
Keychain,
very
dude.
stupid. Because if you're in the store, it's there for retail.
Jordy bought me Supreme socks, dude. He was in where?
Yeah, I'm
Tokyo.
wearing them now. Yeah, I was in Tokyo.
He was like, I was like, dude, please just give me something from Supreme.
I almost bought a Supreme umbrella, and then I was like, I looked at the price and I was like, I have enough money for this.
Bro, that thing breaks,
And then-
dude, you'll genuinely cry.
No, and then I looked at it was like it had Supreme and like the old text with like 3M reflective material all over it. And I was like, when I was walking around Wits, I was like, I'm not gonna do this. And then I bought a pair of shoes instead. And then when I was walking around Wits a couple months ago when it was raining, I was like, I fully regret not buying this umbrella. Just walk around Wits flexing like the Supreme 3M umbrella. Everyone's gonna like, oh, I can't see anything because it's so
With the
reflective.
shoes you bought, you bought
yeah.
them and then wore them 5 times and sold them.
Yeah, because I didn't like them that much.
Which ones were they?
The Grey Ultra Boosts.
You sell them?
Yeah. For a very low price.
Yep.
Shout out to the dude
He's
Toby.
becoming
You got
like clear
global,
water.
Low bulb.
But yeah, and
Water
did you guys watch the
painful.
interview with
Drifts
Hungani?
without
Because I
effort
just
one
wanted to touch
moment,
on like
then pounds down in a torrent.
I did, it was good.
That was a good
So
one.
Hungani is a incredibly talented dancer, actor, a good friend. And he was like spitting some real stuff
Yeah,
about
that was
like,
such a sick interview.
so like he obviously studied in LA and he's professional at what he does. He's a professional actor, professional choreographer and stuff. And like just general stuff. Like if you're in the arts field, like I do recommend watching it. You can use up. But if you're some kind of arts or musical field or just in general, like he was really like passing out some gems. Like Jordan, do you want to mention what he said about establishing yourself while you're studying?
Yeah, because I'm in a creative degree, and Danny also in a creative degree. And I like how he said, shout out to Hungani if you're listening to this. I like what you said about having like trying to find your way around your industry before you graduate, because you don't want to just graduate and be like, cool,
Chucked in
I
the
got
deep
my
end.
degree. Now let's start trying to work, because a creative industry is so different to just like
Yeah.
apply for a job. It's like if there's someone better than you, even in the vaguest way, you will not get a job because there's only so many positions open, like small, hundreds of positions. And I really like how he's saying, like, establish yourself, or at least try and figure out your way around before you graduate. So the moment like you do, or just before you graduate, you can already start like
You have a direction.
implementing yourself, and you have direction the moment you graduate.
I think
I like that a lot.
Networking is so key. I've discovered, like, whenever I get the opportunity to, like, this morning we had an art gallery, and
Living lavish.
living lavish, and I went on the Thursday, and the guy there, Anthony, works at Graham's Fine Art in Brighton, and Graham was there, like, managed to meet him and stuff. He's a really cool guy. And like, he saw me today, and we were just like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I'm like, "Dude, we met for like literally 10 minutes. Maybe we had like a fairly long conversation, but like small moments like that, small interactions like that, like can really build like your portfolio."
Yeah, totally.
Like, I mean, Dan is studying basically what I'm doing with like all the creative stuff, and in a creative field, like the only way you get your name out there is if you are referred or if you are
100%.
recommended. That being like illustration, any kind of graphic design, any filming, anything like that. And whenever I think about like someone like Brett Jones at our church, like incredibly talented filmmaker, but like just imagine the amount of he could. And I'm fully like confident in saying this. I hope you're listening, Brett. Like you could probably get like any job in the world and like film for anyone. I think he's that good.
Literally, you
Genuinely
could go to
I think
Hillsong in
he's that
Sydney and
Was he?
and just cream it.
Yeah, I think he is that good.
Incredibly good.
Did he solely do the Easy Freak music video? Because that thing is ridiculously good.
Have you seen the short film that
Bro, that
they
was
did for that
absolutely
that
amazing.
Good story film festival thing? Oh my goodness.
It looked like
Out
a
of
TV
this
show.
world.
Like
It
proper-
genuinely
Brendan's
looked like
ridiculously
a
talented.
like
He's
a show
ridiculously
on like
talented.
Scandal or something like that, dude.
Dude,
It
that
genuinely
was
looked
so
like that, dude.
It
It
was
was
so
freaking
freaking
awesome.
good.
Was he the one, for that good film thing? When the advertising?
Yeah.
You guys.
Yeah, he did that one also. Yeah,
That was really
he did that
It
one.
was,
Also, yeah.
I was emotional. I was like, this is a 6-minute thing, and I'm almost crying.
Yeah,
It was insane. It was absolutely incredible.
but like in his field, it's like filmmaking and stuff like that. Like it is really about getting referred, and I'm like thinking, I just wish more people knew about him. Like,
Yeah, I know.
I wish more people would
He
know
could
about
do
him.
so much.
Oh,
Dude,
but
he
he'll
could do
Any
so much.
brand could go to
It'll-
him and he would like cream it. Like honestly, I'm
Your ability
so
makes a
confident.
way for you.
Like it's a
It'll
moment
be
of
fine.
time though,
Yeah.
because in that type of industry, it's all about what you've done.
Yeah.
Because you can't just be like, I'm actually really good. Let me try it out.
Yeah.
I have to look at your stuff.
That's
Like,
what
I
Hungani
want
said.
that.
That's what Hungani said. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of people that go in and they're like, just give me lines and I'll be a great actor.
I promise.
And Hungani's like, that's good for your confidence,
Yeah.
but you need to sit down and you need to practice. and you need to get better at your
Like,
at your craft.
Like show like progression,
Yeah.
progression and all that kind of stuff. Like it is like incredibly difficult. Like I think, like just say I'm like super fortunate in the platform that I work in. Working at the church, like there's a whole lot of encouragement and like networking is super easy because we get to go like to a whole bunch of different places and I meet like a whole bunch of times people and stuff. So like I'm super fortunate in just in the capacity that I'm in. But like anywhere else, like I'm a very, very like not above novice graphic designer, illustrator and stuff. But I can tell you there's probably hundreds of thousands of people better than me.
Yeah.
But the opportunities that I've gotten, like I've made billboards and stuff, so people
church
have seen my work
Yeah.
just because of the platform I'm in. I'm very, very lucky and very fortunate
Yeah,
about that.
100%.
But like any other platform, I can't just go to BM and be like, I could probably make a fairly decent billboard for you, but they're not going to say anything to me.
Yeah.
So like I think
They want some marketing expert.
yeah,
Who's worked for like 20 years.
And also, I've been doing like motion graphics work now, like actual client work, and it's just a dog show, dude. It's a pain in the bum.
Yeah.
Like you go to the first meeting, they're like, okay, this is the script, this is what we want to do, and then you make the whole thing. You're like, okay, very nice, I love it. Let's just change all of this about it. Like, okay, shop, and then like because it was like the first time doing like a client work, it was like a settled like price. Like I got a set price, and then there was just so many changes.
Do more.
Yeah,
than
bro,
what
this
they were
lady
paying
was
you
like, give me all these changes, and then they didn't, and then I had to record my own voiceover that they weren't going to use, so I could just get the timing of the animation. And then they're like, okay, now we're going to give you our voiceover, and then they sent me like 6 different voiceovers, and this lady was giving me no direction. She's like, oh, just give it some soul.
I hate those
Oh
kind of
my
things, yeah.
How do you give it soul? And
Spice
then
it up a bit.
and then I sent her like a final edit. And then she was like, I really like it, just change, put like, it was literally, I had to put an apostrophe, and then I had to add one more like animation. I did that, and she's like, I feel like this whole thing's gone backwards. I was like,
What? No, stop that, dude.
your balls backwards. It's just a pain, dude. Having to go back and forth, back and forth, back and
The
forth.
creative industry is so hectic, especially for the fact that I feel like you can make money in your industry though. You definitely can, especially with the
Because I've been doing development and motion
the
graphics.
programming and coding side of things. Whereas like creative industries that are like acting, like
That's
music and stuff like that, if
Yeah.
it goes south for you, you're literally gonna be playing in rumors for the rest of your life, and you're gonna get zero money, like $400 a night playing in the Orbit and Brom, getting like 25 rand a night. It's depressing, and to try and motivate yourself to practice and be like, I'm gonna get good at my craft, when you know like this is
Doing free gigs.
This
Sucks.
is literally not gonna benefit me in my comfort of life. It's like, that's what am I doing it for? It gets really demoralizing.
I just have a question, like, how do you like humble yourself in a sense? Because you can be an extremely talented musician and know where you are, but like occasionally you see the end goal way too soon. If you know what I'm saying? Like you're like, no, I'm definitely gonna get them, definitely gonna get there, without like really saying to yourself like, I'm still here, type of thing. Like how do you,
I'd say failure. No, on the real, like you need to fail a lot in order for you to be like, okay, I'm definitely doing something.
Because honestly, I don't think I'm probably very harsh in saying this because I'm not a musician. Like I don't think talent alone is gonna get you.
That's the thing. It's not a harsh thing to say.
Yeah.
You're an idiot if you think that your talent alone is gonna get you there. And there are some dudes. There's a guy in foundation here a year before me. The dude's never gone to a single drum lesson in his life, and he is eons better than me. And I've been going to drum lessons since I was 6. The dude is a million times better than me. That guy has natural ability that others don't. And by the time he's done with his degree, after practicing hours a day, dude's gonna be so freaking good. One of the best drummers in the country, I reckon. And it's like,
But then again, it's all about your networking.
yeah, it's about your networking.
Yeah.
But also, it's like,
But also at the end of the day, it's about who you are as a person.
yeah, no, the
And
dude's
like,
a
yeah,
solid
you-
dude. He's a goth drummer.
Like you can, like your network, people know you, but then you got a crap personality.
Oh, yeah.
People
Like
don't want
this
to work
goth
with you.
guy, like just chilling in a corner. Okay, cool.
You just
Drum horrible. You're like, wow, I don't
Yeah,
want to.
that's
Or you
what-
then you get a guy like Jordan, speaks to everyone, gets to know people personally, and then like, nah. At the end of the day, that goth guy is a better drummer, but
But
I
you won't
want
get the
Jordan
job.
on my
Yeah,
team.
100%. It's who you know.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, I think
Network.
we all, like with products,
Yeah,
we are our own product.
we have to market
Your own
ourselves.
business.
Yeah,
your own
like
brand.
you have to market yourself. It's true. Like I'm studying business now. At the end of the day, yeah, I could know a whole bunch of things, get my master's, cool, but then there could be a guy who just just has a junior degree,
natural.
but
Yeah.
he could be like personality-wise could be way better than me.
Opportunities.
And,
And he knows more people.
He will get everything. I'll be like,
But that's the thing, like, natural ability, it won't get you everything.
Yeah.
You literally, there's not a single musician out there that is on the stage, doesn't matter how much you hate Taylor Swift or whatever, they sat and they grinded,
Yeah.
and they grinded. Well, I mean, it's still like pop can be recyclable crap, but like fusion musicians and jazz musicians and stuff like that, they get like zero praise. Those dudes sit on the instrument, they wake up, practice, they play it, they eat, they sleep, they wake up, they practice. Like it's insane the amount of work. Like you can't just have natural ability that is like, you don't have natural ability to just know how to code.
Yeah.
You have to teach yourself. You can be talented at remembering and knowing like
Interpreting
the ease of
stuff.
interpreting stuff. You don't just wake up and be like, I'm a brilliant guitarist. I'm a brilliant filmmaker. You have to work at your craft and be like that, which is what blows me away about directors and stuff, because it's hard to just, it's easier to sit behind your instrument
Yeah.
or sit behind a computer and like edit like an animation. Or
Yeah.
that's not easier, but if you're a director or a filmmaker,
You work from nothing.
you work from nothing. You don't have budget to like,
Yeah.
let's see if I can make a big movie, because you need to somehow
Essentially,
show on
you
a
just
smaller
have
scale.
to watch the whole movie in your head before you go make it.
Yeah, that is I have massive respect for like
Yeah.
jobs like that. It's crazy.
Yeah. And I was chatting to Eleanor, one of the designers at church, and she has her own like design marketing agency.
Freelancing stuff.
Yeah, but it's
so freaking
and
talented.
she's really, really good. And she like, this is like something that's going to stick with me like forever, because I'm probably going to use it at some point. But she was like saying whenever she like meets a new client, she asks, so what type of car do you drive? And I was like thinking, because the type of car you drive really does say a lot about your personality.
100%.
And like just from that you can probably like gauge what type of thing they're like. But like she does jobs for people, and the product is like so clean and so good and minimal.
Yeah.
But then they're like, oh no, this is not our identity, it's not our brand and everything.
And
like,
the thing is, she would have to go back and change all of it and not get paid for it.
absolutely, yeah. All that work is gone. Like that, how many hours? 8 hours.
It's
or whatever
amazing how
work.
that can go. Eh?
But that's why you have to charge per hour, dude. I'm not making that.
That's the truth, bro. If they're paying you overall, and then they actually find that what they've kind of asked you to do is not what you've done,
Yeah.
and then you have to go and redo the whole thing, dude. That would absolutely
But the thing is,
suck.
you have to compensate because, like, if you a mediocre or like a beginner or let's say like a novice designer or whatever, a professional would take, let's say, 2 hours to make what you could make in like a couple.
Literally, one of my jazz lecturers, the dude says he knows someone that writes like sections for horns, which is like that is extremely complicated, and he says like he can do it also. He says like I can also, like, if I need to compose or something,
Take you forever.
and do like 4 horn sections. He's like I can do it. It'll take me like 3 days. He says I literally can call this guy. I'll pay him a lot of money, but we're top mates, and I'll call him now at like 1 o'clock. He said by 5 I will have an entire horn section written out. Like that's the difference. There's always people better than you, and you need to try and work to get there.
What's a horn section?
It's like
The section of horns.
You know, like those big band things. Literally just a section of like horns. So basically, like in the same way on piano you play like 3 notes to make a chord. You get these 3 horns to play like certain things.
So 3 individual
horns,
musicians.
or just a certain amount of horns section, like a certain amount of horns.
When you say horns, are you meaning trumpets and stuff? Or
Yeah, horns, trumpets,
Okay.
all that kind of thing. It's crazy.
Vuvuzela.
They're
Okay,
recorded.
It's good to see you all. It's good to see you
It
guys.
was good.
That was a good one.
It's been a vibe.
I think we actually gave some legit advice. I think
Yeah,
it
it
was some legit
We're all
advice.
very young. Don't take
Yeah.
it really,
Yeah.
please.
If you're coming here to get some real knowledge, please, it's not the
Go
place
somewhere
to
else.
go.
But if you're a hypebeast, get offended, Lamar.
and if you
Insecure rich boys.
and if you wear capo, please don't be friends with me.
No,
We're not. I'm not
Stop.
associating with you. But anyway, guys, final thoughts. Anything you want to add?
If you wear G-Star or you're a gangster.
Dude, I'm saving money. I want to buy this G-Star jacket, bro, but it's like $4,000. I can't do it. I can't do it.
That's ridiculous.
Shout out to G-Star. And yeah, guys.
Shout out to Kappa.
Shout out to Kappa. You absolute trash company, but it's okay. But anyway, guys, we're the art dealers.
Much
It's
love.
been real.
Peace out. Much love. Much love.
I don't know how to cancel.